We're going to get the latest now on the war in Ukraine. As Russian forces struggle to take control of the country, U.S. and U.K. officials now claim that Vladimir Putin has been misinformed by his advisors about how badly things are going. Foreign correspondent James Longman reports from Kyiv. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, George. Well, in the last few moments, we've just heard a huge explosion here in Kyiv, just to the north of where we are. And now you can hear the sounds of air sirens. We heard the whistle of what sounded like a missile traveling through the air. We saw the smoke rising there, black smoke up into the air. This has definitely put the city on high alert.
This morning, US officials believe Vladimir Putin is being misinformed about Russia's poor military performance in Ukraine by advisors too afraid to tell him the truth.
One of the Achilles heels of autocracies is that you don't have people in those systems who speak truth to power or who have the ability to speak truth to power.
Declassified intelligence saying that Putin feels misled by his defense ministry, which didn't even tell him that conscripts were among those fighting and dying in Ukraine.
We've seen Russian soldiers, short of weapons and morale, refusing to carry out orders, sabotaging their own equipment, and even accidentally shooting down their own aircraft.
Russia has sought to hide the truth of this war from the very beginning.
The US believes at least 10,000 Russian troops have died in this war, but Russia doesn't tell its own people the truth about what's happening, and so Ukraine has set up a hotline at this secret location to tell Russian families about the fate of their loved ones.
They've had threats here from Russian state security, so we're hiding this woman's identity. She tells me about hundreds of calls a day, many mothers calling who didn't even know their sons had gone to war. She senses fear down the line, but she also feels anger. They want to hear that their son was burned in a crematorium so they can stop feeling guilty, she says.
So as we're talking now, this lady's got emotional, recounting a story where she's got a phone call from the fiancé of a Russian soldier, and she's crying on the phone, saying, "I'm so sorry, not all Russians feel this way about your country."
Their efforts an integral part of Ukraine's defense, undermining Russia's propaganda narrative. Their claims about drastically reducing military activity in Ukraine's north also labelled spin by the Pentagon, but images from Kyiv and Chernihiv telling a very different story. Bombardments ongoing in Irpin, a key suburb just miles outside the capital. And in Chernihiv, this video shows the aftermath of a Russian strike on a local market. President Biden speaking with President Zelensky on an hour-long call, saying the US will provide the Ukrainian government with $500 million in direct budgetary aid.
I've told President Biden what Ukraine needs. I was as sincere as possible with him. US aid is essential for us.
In other regions of Ukraine, the Russian assault relentless. The besieged port city of Mariupol in ruins, bombed out homes and buildings cover the city. With no gas or power, some of the residents now forced outside to cook what little food is available to them. In the city, a Red Cross warehouse, seen in the satellite photo, struck by bombardments, and refugee numbers are climbing. Over 4 million Ukrainians forced to flee this country since the invasion began, half of those children.
Well, Russia has been saying they want to refocus their attention to the east of the country, but this attack now just, I think, confirms the fears many Ukrainians have. They do not believe Russia when they say they want to move their attention away from Kyiv, the capital city. George?
Okay, James, thanks very much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.